Super. Hello, everyone. Thank you. Welcome back. This is Robert of Custodian File. Let's just jump on in here. I'm going to show you videos that viewers are sending me. The activity in Marina del Rey for the last 100 days has been very slow, almost as if there was an imaginary no-fly zone. So we have video from other viewers, and I'm getting a lot of them. Why don't we start here? This is Chip in Florida. Thank you, Chip. You're scoring big time here. Appreciate it. Following the format. So this is what's going on. There are these tiny UFOs, UAPs, but I really like the term UFOs. Small, tiny, very fast, and they are reconning. They are tagging aircraft, pretty much anything in the air over 150 feet. So kites, parasails, earth drones, helicopter, airplanes, airliners. This is the format. Hold your phone landscape, zoom in halfway, record for 30 seconds, look for a tiny dot. That will be the UAP. If it scares you, you're going to be scared probably for 100 days. I was. This is all over the world, so it doesn't matter. It just does not have to be Marina del Rey, Los Angeles. We just don't know. It's just Marina del Rey is infested with these dragons. The military has been here 15,000 times at this point. Really, nobody knows what to do about it other than simply issue an order of a no-fly zone and don't fly in Marina del Rey. So in the meantime, like I said, other videos are coming in. Let's check them all out because we have a lot of videos to go. Super, thank you. Here we go. Here's Florida again. Here's Chip. So we got a bird, a plane. Look at this dragon. Look, it just leaves everybody in the dust. They're going about 2,000 miles an hour, about 10 inches in diameter when in flight, about 1 inch when stationary. I know that's really kind of out there, but the theory being, first it was F equals ma, but it's going nowhere near the speed of light. But the second theory, in the summertime, a 1,000-foot bridge, 100-degree weather will grow about 3 inches because of the heat. So pretty much if these things are running on high voltage, and I'm sure they are, the heat generated from the high voltage would cause an expansion. So I'm going to go with that theory now, the heat expansion from the extreme high voltage, far exceeding 100 million volts, far exceeding. That's what's going on. So it's to be expected. When you apply heat to any object, it expands. The more heat, the more expansion. Pretty straightforward. Okay, let's go to the next video. Okay, here we go again. Florida, look at this. Airliners, this is all you do. Hold your phone landscape, record helicopters, airplanes, look for a tiny dot. Again, Chip, you're just knocking it out of the park here. We'll slow that down, we'll enlarge it on the next video. Look at this, unbelievable. You see that little appendage right there? That's the electricity. That's the plasma jet. They look like wings on a bug. There's 2 of them. And they use that either for levitation or steering. It's part of propulsion. It's in the right neighborhood, the right direction. Of course, we don't know 100%, but I do have video of them recharging off the high voltage lines. And it's very common to see these UFOs hanging around high voltage lines. Very common. That's how they're doing it. They're just using extreme high voltage for propulsion, and they're doing it without vaporizing themselves. That's what we don't have. We don't have that material. We don't have the superconductors. But you can record this yourself. This is the format. Take the Dragon Challenge. You'll see. And for those who think they're birds, that's fine. Birds or bugs, please send me your video of birds or bugs to custodianfile@gmail, custodianfile. Keep in mind, these things do trigger the X and K band in the spectrum. That was confirmed by the Pentagon also at 4/19/23. And the speed was also confirmed 2,000 miles an hour. Let's go to the next. Super fantastic. Look at this from Brazil. Bruno, thank you very much. This UFO was only there for a split second, blink of an eye, like 1 frame. Now this is rare. If you look at it, it looks like there's a front and a back, or like a barbell. And people are recording barbell UFOs probably almost identical to dragons. We don't have enough video, but they're very rare. Barbell videos are rare. They're 1 in 1,000. Just like when they turn orange, that's like 1 in 1,000 also. These the plasma jets do turn orange. In fact, I'll show you one coming up. They're just rare. So keep in mind when you do see the barbells, and there's one going around right now. A Black Hawk was rescuing a ship in the water, and a barbell just came up and tagged it. You won't see them often, but when you see them, it's not that confusing. They're just highly related to dragons. And these dragons too, they can shapeshift. You know, when you can manipulate that much electricity, you can change your matrix. So it's not that hard. Of course, the only part of this is because I don't know it all. I mean, I'm a pharmacist. This is not my forte, but I do use my training in science to try to explain what I think I'm seeing. This is, you will see them, but pretty much over 99% will be all dragon silhouettes. Let's go to the next. Thank you again, Bruno. Super, look at this, airliner, Australia. Thank you, Robert, just sent that in not too long ago. Same format, recording airliners. You can look on planefinder.net. If you don't know when the planes are coming, planefinder.net, it's free, it's all over the world. It tells you where every airplane is in real time. So this is the format. The science is ubiquitous. These UFO UAP dragons are ubiquitous. Why do I call them dragons, by the way? It's not a video game. It's just that 6 years ago, 2017, I was certain that they were dragonflies. I knew they weren't birds. Birds are easy to ascertain and rule out. So it had to be a dragonfly, right? I mean, it had to be a bug. What else could it be? Correct? And I went on, I got better cameras. I got a Panasonic X1000 4K 60 frames, tripod, just added some radar detectors to it. I turned it into a science project, and it's been working really well. Now others are just following the format. Pretty simple. You can use this with your cell phone. You don't have to go out and get a fancy camcorder. Your cell phone will be just fine. Landscape, just remember to hold your phone landscape, because the majority of dragons fly left to right, right to left, horizontal, and you don't want to lose any frames. And so you zoom in about halfway. You see, if he would have zoomed in all the way to the aircraft, he would have lost that dragon. So you don't want to throw away your dragon video. You want to keep all your dragon video, because something tells me that Wall Street's going to want to collect them in the future. Let's put it that way. All right, let's go to the next. And please remember to like, subscribe, comment. Good or bad, let me hear from you. Let's go forward. Look at this. Here we go. Look at it. Matt from Australia again. A lot of UFOs in Australia. They're all over the world. So he's just at the beach, and this plane comes by, just decides to put, I guess, a spontaneous air show or something. Matt was pretty fast, pulls out his camera. I think he was really trying to record the dragon, but I don't, if you see an air show, of course you want to record it too. But nevertheless, this is the format. So is it 100%? No, it's between 30 and 95%, depending on the location. But it's just highly likely. You pull out, you record airplanes. Don't be surprised when you see a little dot fly by. That will be the dragon. And it gets easier and easier to spot them, easier and easier. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, custodianfile@gmail.com. I'll be more than happy to help out. But thank you. Please keep sending them in, because this is for humanity, everyone. I want to see us make it. I want to see us go forward in time, not backwards. All right, let's go to the next. Super. Okay, I was just watching this just the other day. And by the way, this is being recorded on January 22, 2024. I was watching Mr. MBB333 the other night. I watch his channel a lot. And he showed this photo that was sent in. Basically, it's a square. It's a square in the sky. I'm not sure the city. Maybe it is Miami. But the square in the sky, I was looking at that and go, that's really odd. And then I started thinking, I said, you know what? I recorded a giant square a couple of years ago. It was a shadow on the Santa Monica Mountains. So I don't know, I'm just putting it out there. Here it is. I'm just recording airplanes, dragons, and Marina Del Rey. Those are the Santa Monica Mountains. The one on the left just looks like a regular shadow cloud. But obviously I'm looking at the right, And I'm very puzzled by it. I'm like, what am I looking at? This is like a square cloud? And I look up, I don't see a square cloud. I don't see anything. I would have taken a picture of it and showed you, look at this square cloud. So I was very puzzled by it. So who knows? I'm just putting the data out there. I'm not saying I know what's going on here, but you know, we have this photo of a square in the sky and then a square shadow on the mountains, Santa Monica Mountains. That was about a year, more or less, like a year and a month or something. Go figure. So that will do it for now. What can I say? Please remember to like, subscribe, comment. I appreciate you watching. And have any questions, custodianfile@gmail.com. Stay safe. Thank you.